It's about 11 p.m. on Tuesday, November the 14th, and my wife and kids just got done picking me up from the airport from the Echo User Advisory Group launch event. What I did want to cover real quick is that you're going to see a lot of Echo content coming out. There's about 15 guys there. I'm going to be putting out some Echo content soon, and I just wanted to kind of broach the subject really quickly of, if someone is an Echo User Advisory Group member, is it even possible to be objective? And the short answer is yes. But there's also some common sense things that's going to go along with that. So, I certainly don't intend to speak for everybody who is there, but what I will venture to say is that I feel the opinion of the room was that nobody thought less of Echo after we were done over these last 2 days. In other words, everybody's opinion of Echo, whatever it was to begin with, improved after we spent time with them. We toured their manufacturing facility. You know, they took care of us. They made sure we were shuttled to and from our hotel quickly, that we weren't waiting in the airport for crazy amounts of time. And I want to be clear that having your opinion improved of something or someone does not necessarily mean that you're automatically impartial. Let's be even more frank. Do I, Bradley Bear, think that Echo wants good reviews? Obviously. Who doesn't want good reviews? Which company wants bad reviews? None of them. Which company wants good reviews? All of them. But what's very important is that at no time during the 2 days we were there were we encouraged to give good reviews of the overall system, the processes, the equipment. It wasn't hinted that we would be rewarded if we gave good reviews versus bad reviews. It wasn't requested. It wasn't expected. It wasn't even hinted at that we should give good reviews. What they said over and over and over was they wanted our honest and candid feedback, whichever way that landed. So I think what's going to happen, because you're going to see a huge flood of Echo content on YouTube here in the next several days, weeks, months, I think a lot of folks are going to ask the question, are you guys being objective? You're getting free equipment. Can you really say with certainty that, can I even listen to what you're saying? I think you're smart to take it with a grain of salt. I think that it will be obvious in our unboxings, our first looks, our reviews, if we're being impartial or not. You'll be able to sense that. And again, Echo wants us to be impartial. Some of the stuff we talked about was, here's some of the things you can do when you're doing your reviews to make sure you compare apples to apples and make sure you're giving a fair assessment of things, so that you're not saying, hey, look at this brand new tool, it works great, much better than my 3-year-old piece of junk, right? Because obviously that's not how things work. So just keep in mind that yes, we are getting products for free to review. We did spend 2 days at Echo, and they did a lot of things for us at their expense, and I think it would be silly to say that that didn't affect our opinion of Echo. But what I hope you'll believe us on, or believe me on at least, is when I say that that doesn't automatically mean that we're going to be biased towards Echo. I certainly appreciate what Echo did. I think they went way out of their way to make me feel special as an individual, to give me an opportunity that I wouldn't have had otherwise, and I'm certainly grateful for it. But again, that doesn't translate. It shouldn't translate, and I'm going to do my best to make sure it doesn't translate into me automatically giving 5 stars to whatever Echo makes. So just a quick little video to be really honest and get things out in the open before you start seeing I don't want you to see 6 Echo videos in a row and say, oh my God, Brad's such a sellout. Just wanted to kind of explain a little bit where I'm coming from, where I think some of the other folks are going to be coming from. But again, I definitely am not trying to speak for them. They've got their own opinions and their own their own voices, so they can speak for themselves. But in any case, this will help me create some new content for you that I do feel is going to be entertaining. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching. It's only because of you that I was able to do this in the first place. Echo was kind enough to send home some goodies with me. Well, I say send home, they're going to ship them because, you know, we're on a plane, right? So it's tough to get that stuff on board. But they're kind enough to think about you guys as well, and they're going to send home some, if I'm not mistaken, some black diamond trimmer line for you guys to try out for us to give away. And I got some little tchotchkes, keychains, and squishies, and a little. It's the cutest. Hold on, I'll show you. It's the cutest donut of string trimmer line you will ever see in your life. Is this not gorgeous? I think it's probably enough to wrap your speed feed head about 2.5 times, and then it's gone. But stuff like that, I'll kick back to you guys because I've really got no use for it, and I think one of you guys might get a kick out of it. So, didn't want to ramble, didn't want to preach, didn't want to get on a soapbox. I did want to address this issue before I start coming out with content to try and head some of the potentially negative comments off at the pass. If you still feel that you've got a real grievance you need to air, feel free to comment. Look at any of my videos. I respond to every single comment. But in any case, I just want everything to be transparent and open. I don't want anything to have the appearance of impropriety, because ultimately I think that will kind of turn you guys off to watching any of this stuff. And thank you to all of you guys who subscribe and watch, because one last time, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have had this opportunity. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.